Hey everybody, it's Six. I'm good. Are you good? Then that's good, because we balling. 3-on-3 freestyle. So I'm doing the draft event, and this is actually a long event because it works day by day and does weekly and daily rewards. So I just wanted to put a compilation video together of all the days that I spent doing this event. I did a video like this a while ago. I can't exactly remember the name of the event. It'll come to me eventually. But anyway, this is the draft event, and this event gives you a P5 character from 5 different positions. The one that I picked was Rebecca, and everybody's going to be upset with me because actually Rebecca I already have as P5. But I mean, not the point. My point is that I'm just enjoying this, and actually I just want to see if I can actually do this. And I also wanted to showcase this game for people who haven't seen this game before, because one thing that I will tell you about this game, a lot of people will probably tell you that some of the characters are OP, like some of the characters, they're just unreasonable, they haven't updated in a long time. The whole premise can be kind of jank at times, but that's okay because I love this game. And one thing that I definitely do appreciate about this game is its attention to the animation details of this game. Is impeccable. I give it a lot of props. So just sit back and enjoy the highlights if you may, because this was actually a pretty long event. Even though I actually got done pretty quick, and also I think the game actually gave bonus points. I think something happened during the event where I think people may have either not received points, and they actually gave, I think, 150 points. So that actually did help with getting the rest of the event completed. So basically what happens is it's a daily event where you have to, if I'm not mistaken, you have to score a certain amount of mid-range jump shots. Of course, you got to play a certain amount of games. They give you a specific taunt that you have to actually do during gameplay. I think the weekly ones, actually you have to do a lot of games in that week, and you have to get a certain amount of MVPs too. So it's just basically a grind. It's not difficult by any means. Just go in there and have fun like I did. But it will take a while because it's day by day, and they give you a certain amount of points day by day. So yeah, let's enjoy these highlights.
Perfect. Nothing's getting. Give me an alley-oop over here. Beating that deep. This one's for the high. Oh, which way D's looking sharp? It's in.
So I remember hearing a while ago that someone said that this game is like basketball if it was Fortnite. I don't know about that, but me personally, I will say that I thoroughly enjoyed this game. So not only do I put my highlights in there, my teammates, but also my bloopers. And I also, if I have any glitches that I find in the game, like lagging and stuff like that, I added that into this video as well. And of course, as you can see, I put a good amount of slow motion effects in it, because if you look at the animation, you can really see how crisp it is. You can see how their body moves during layups. Rebecca, in the beginning of the video, I was going one-on-one against Luther, the center, and when she does her layups, she actually does it like real life, where you put your elbow out in order to create space for a layup. As you can see right there, I just got posterized. So yeah, it was pretty mean. It just kept happening. I don't care though. I was just having so much fun, and there's so many games you have to play in order to do this. Like, look at how fluent Kim's jump shot is. The animation is crazy. Like, everybody has their own specific type of way that they shoot, their own movement, their own way that they do crossovers, their dunks and stuff. And then of course you got the freestyle abilities that's universal that everybody can use. And even then they look different. Like, look at Saru. That is, like, You gotta try this game. Just try, at least try it for yourself. Look at her shake. Yo, centers. I wish more centers did that now in the NBA. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's just crazy. Like, you can really have. Okay, so that was egregious. But you can actually really have fun with this game if you let it. If you're not so pragmatic on it and just super meticulous on everything, then you'll have fun playing this game. It's like an arcadey type basketball game, but it does get some of the technical stuff correct. It really does. Like with the post moves and the mid range, and you can even see how everybody plays now. Everybody plays with the Steph Curry effect. Everybody stands behind the lines and shoot threes. It's crazy. You can actually literally see it in this game, but it's still fun. And of course, you're going to go up against people who don't really know how to play the game as good. And sometimes you're going to go up against people who are going to literally smash you. It's okay. It's all part of the fun. If you've ever played a first-person shooter, you know exactly what I mean. Look at Clyde with the under the hand scoop. Yo, y'all really got to play this game. So anyway, yeah, I'm still going. And yet we are still on the grind. This is session 2. And let me tell you, like I said before, sometimes you'll just destroy people and sometimes you just won't. This is a perfect example of when you just won't. Because there's always going to be a chance for you to run up against someone who has a better character or just simply is just more skilled at you in the game. I hope that the gods can help you if you run into a team of 3, because it's no joke. You'll get pump faked, you'll get put out of place on defense, you'll get blocked on offense. It can be really rough. Goodness gracious, it looks like her neck almost broke. Like, look, see, like something like that, like just completely out of space. It can happen, but like I said, this game can still be really, really, really fun. Like, another thing too that I wanted to bring up in this game is you don't have to shy off on defense, because defense can actually really be really fun. Grabbing rebounds and loose balls and getting steals and setting up your teammates for assists and stuff like that. All that type of stuff is fun, and not only that, it'll help towards your total that you need for this event, because I think on a weekly basis it changes and you got to get, if I'm not mistaken, at least 5 MVPs. And that can be rough when you're playing against good players, even just moderately good players. It can be really tough because the scenarios are just endless. You'll run into teams where you'll just have someone who just hogs the ball, or you'll just run into players that play like bots, or just actual bots themselves, like the ones that just walk from side to side, try to back somebody down, turn around, jump shot. It happens in this game, but if you can be diligent in any other type of game, look at the 3-6, that's crazy. If you can be diligent in that type of game, you can be diligent in this type of game, and you'll have your fun. Look at me, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. That's crazy how realistic it looks. It's just some of the stuff, of course, is way out of control, but some of the other stuff, the basic mechanics, is just amazing. I'm always just amazed all the time at just like how a person's shooting form looks, and it just looks so realistic. It's just crazy. Well, let's enjoy some more of these these clips that I compiled together.
Nice pass. Solid pass right there. It's in. Oh, jump shot. It's in. From outside. Nice pass.
Over here.
Keep racking up the. Y'all need a clutch. Let go. Order of stuff. Final seconds. Dropped it. Go for a hook shot. Racking them up.
Ball.
Big dunk. Racking them up.
Another thing that I like to note about this game too is the positions in the actual game. You know, the fives. You got your point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. And they also went out of their way to make it so that you have a traditional size at that position and a smaller and a larger version. Like for example, you'll have small forward, let's say with me playing as Rebecca as my small forward. She's a more traditional size small forward, but then you'll have like slightly smaller small forwards and then slightly larger small forwards. Like I would say Joey is like a larger size small forward, and then Rebecca's sister is like a smaller size small forward. And then on the other hand, like their point guards, you'll have like a smaller point guard like a Cindy. She's like really little. So her against like a larger size like point guard like Mika, like I use, it can be different. You'll see the differences in the characters, like their passing ability, their, you know, just their ability to box out like centers, and shooting guards, and like their ability to shoot in space and stuff like that. They really, like I said, they did a really good job with at least attempting to make these things balanced. And of course, there's myriad glitches in this game, and so it's a little something for everybody here.
Straight racking up those assists. Rack down. It's anyone's game here. Solid pass right there.
Okay, so still moving forward, still getting rewards. Let's head to session 3. Yeah, here we go, folks. It's session 3, and you know what that means. Actually, you don't know what that means, because if you haven't watched part 1 and part 2, then let me explain to you. Anyway, how you doing, folks? This is session 3 of the draft event, and I just, like I said in the previous 2 sessions, that I just wanted to have some highlights and show you that this game is a grind. It really is. For this specific event, I'll try to at least crunch the numbers down for you a little bit. So basically, every week you can earn up to 400 points on weekly challenges. The weekly challenges are play a certain amount of games. I think it's 25 games. Let's see what else. 25 games, 5 MVPs, and 4 logins. So that's at least 4 days of logging in to get those points. And then 25 games to get the second points. And then for the third points, you get the 5 MVPs. So that's 400 points. And then for each day, which resets every day, for my character that I use, Rebecca, you got to make 6 mid-range jump shots. You got to play 5 times with the same character, which is Rebecca. And also you have to do the somersault celebration, which is given to you 10 times. So the best way I did is I just did my mid-range shots, and every time my teammate scored or I scored, I just did a celebration and just played it 5 times. You can do that if you play 5 times a day for 5 days in a week. You can get the weekly challenge done too. So it's basically like 500 points for the week if you get 1 weekly and 1 daily. So that's 500, and then you get 100 apiece. The rewards, I think, is for the first 2 stages, I think, is 700 points, and then the second 2 is 800 points. So it accumulates, but it just takes time. And also, I mentioned before too, they gave us 150 points. I think there was some sort of development error or some type of glitch or whatever, some type of problem. The developers saw it, and they said, hey, we'll give you guys 150 points. So basically, that helped too, because 150 points is like a day and a half of points. And I had to play this every day consecutively in order to get the rewards. But hey, it paid off. I got a P5 Rebecca card, which I already had. I know. but it's more in the journey and the friends you make along the way. I made a lot of enemies. So anyway, I just wanted to showcase this. Like I said in the previous sessions in the first two, I just wanted to show how this game plays. I love the animation in this game. It's very colorful and the characters are awesome. They all have backstories where you can look up within the game. The only thing that this game doesn't really have is a story mode. But I'm sure if it was really successful like that, they would probably add that in. But as far as a pick up and play 3-on-3 type basketball game, street ball, half court type game, this is a good game. So, and I always enjoy it. Of course, like I said, there's glitches and stuff like that. You're going to run into players that are way better than you. There's going to be characters that are kind of overpowered. But generally, like I said, I have tons of fun playing this game. So I'm hoping that you will too. You may give it a chance in the future. If not, if you're not already playing it now, I enjoy this game. So I just wanted to let everybody else see. Look at you see how her form is when she shoots like from the side, but it's still like, goodness gracious, you see how she just got up like that? This game is so awesome. The crossovers, the step backs, you got the sham gods up there, you got people grabbing rebounds out of the air, you got people getting crossed over and just like ankles broken, you got crazy passes, you got people who can snipe from the 3-point line. You got people doing crazy type dunks, and of course, you got the glitches. So can't forget that. But yeah, I just wanted to show everybody how much I enjoyed this game, and I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video and the clips of all these games, because there was a lot of games. But hey, to the victor go the spoils. So boom, and there you go. So thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it, and hey, stay tuned for the next video.